Hello everyone, my name is Epher Wonders and welcome back to my channel.
'Cause you're pulling me straight down. I'm used to all the pressure.
Last week, I posted on my social media accounts that I'm open for some questions and I will answer it in my blog. So I have here now 15 questions from the people who took part of this blog. So thank you so much for giving your time on asking me some questions and I'm going to answer them now as honest as I can. Okay, so the first question is from Sister Susupina Latepa. Okay, her question: what can you do to people who have no faith? Okay, so I'll pray for them, Sister Susie. I cannot force them to have their faith. I cannot force them to have faith in Him because I believe that we have our own salvation. And the only thing that I could do is to become a good example to them. And I will pray for them because I believe that prayer is powerful. Next question. How are you dealing with this pandemic? Okay, so this question was asked by Errol Literatus. Okay, so thank you for this, Errol. This pandemic actually taught me a lot of things. And one of it is that I am now more appreciative of the things that I have. I am still breathing. I do still have food in my table. So, this pandemic causes me to become a great procrastinator. I don't like work anymore. I am so lazy. We are all prone to overthinking, and overthinking leads us to create problems that don't even exist. But I already have my coping strategies. I always make sure that I invested time to be more productive. I even started writing my journal, and I'm so happy that I could be able to write my ideas and my worries, and it helps me to overcome loneliness. The next question. Okay, this question is from Trija Piquero. What is your most memorable advisory class? In my 4 years of teaching, I only have one advisory class and it was year 2017. My most memorable advisory class is my grade 9 St. Lorenzo Ruiz. I miss you guys. Next question is from Abigail Baclay. Hi Abby. So her question is, are you still in the process of knowing your true self? I'm really waiting for this question. Yes, I'm still in the process of knowing myself. Every day I discover new things about myself, but I still don't know who I am. I don't know. There are a lot of questions running in my mind about myself, and I don't know where to look for answers. So next question is from Melissa Tobiera. Hi Mars. Kaya nga nung wala kay forever. I don't have my forever yet because maybe God is preparing someone better for me, and maybe God doesn't want me to be in a situation where I will regret in the end. Maybe He's preparing something amazing for me. While the person is not yet around, I will just focus on myself, focus on rebuilding myself. I'm still young. Everyone or each of us has our own timeline, so I will wait for that person to come. So next question is from Victor Almasin. His question is, how to boost confidence? Okay, so for me lang ha, confidence is actually a product of the basic unit of society, which is our family. So the responsible of our confidence is our parents. Okay, so way back in elementary, I am really a shy type kid. Okay, I don't know how to socialize to people. I don't know how to make friends. My teachers doesn't know me because I don't talk in their classes. I only exist in their class record. And I blame my parents for acting like that. I grew up with a very authoritative parents. Talking to elder people is an act of rudeness. It's an act of disobeying them. So Every time we have our visitors at home, I lock myself in my room. I don't socialize to people. And as I grow up, I hate explaining myself. I hate crowded places. My favorite words in conversation are only no and yes. I don't know how to express myself. I don't know how to socialize. I hate explaining. But during my secondary years, there's a crisis happened in our family. Our family business got bankrupt. We were indebted. It gives us a lot of problems, but there were also amazing things that happened. My parents changed their parenting style. They already have time for us. They are now talking to us. We are now granted both the proper amount of freedom and the proper amount of limitation. They now know how to listen to us because they're always at home. So they now know how to give reinforcements. During my secondary years, I already heard my parents will say, kaya mo na. I already build self-esteem and trust to my parents. There are people who believe in me. So I started knowing myself. I started knowing my talents. I started joining school organizations because my parents were telling me that this will help you in your studies. So for me, confidence must start at home. To all parents out there, let's not always stop our children. Okay, let's encourage them to do things. Let's encourage them to speak up. Let's encourage them to share their problems to you so that in the long run they will be able to build or to have a good self-esteem and confidence. The next question is from Glendale Magno. It's not a question, but he's asking for a life advice. So Glendale, I know you're still young. Maybe you're still 18, if I'm not wrong. I want you to stop comparing yourself to others because comparing yourself to others will hinder your growth. You will not appreciate your true value. So you have to start looking at your own strength and see your true value. In doing such, you will be motivated and you'll be able to appreciate the blessings that you have. It will help you to boost your self-esteem. Try to be aware of when you start comparing yourself to others. Once you develop this awareness, try this trick. Stop yourself. Tell yourself, stop that. Start thinking about all the things that you do have. You're lucky that you have your complete family. You're lucky that you still have food in your table. In accepting yourself that you are unique, that you are capable of doing things, then you will be happy. The only purpose of our life is to be happy and to make someone or to make others happy too. Question is from Angel Barasan. Okay, what is your greatest fear in life? Okay, my greatest fear in life is losing my father because he's the only inspiration that I've got nowadays. I want him to be present in every achievement, or I want him to be with me in achieving my dreams. Next question. Okay, what's your hidden talent? So I have two hidden talents. This one, and I know how to make the sound of the dog. That's my hidden talent. Okay, next question is from Niblech Bihag. Okay, his question, ganang wala pa man kay uyab, sir. Okay, so I'm not in a relationship yet because I respect and I believe in 3-month rule. This is actually only a societal dictation, but I want to give ourselves some breather and a time for forgiveness. Okay, next question is again from Niblech Bihag. Okay, unsa imong type sa mga babae, sir? So, I really love girls who are older than me, maybe 3 to 4 years older, and maybe smarter and wiser than me, and a lady who knows how to budget because I'm not good in budgeting, so come on, charot. Next question is from Seth Brian Clifford Maglasang. Okay, so this question, unsaon pagluto? Okay, this is my son. I'm not really good in cooking. But with the advent of technology nowadays, in just one click, you will learn everything. So you need to watch some YouTube videos. There are a lot of YouTube channels out there that are teaching how to cook. And if you don't, or if you can't access YouTube, then watch people in your house who are cooking and observe them how to cook, because you cannot cook if you will not do it. One learns by doing. Cooking is a skill, so it needs time and process. So try to cook every day and then make your mama taste it. Okay, next question. Okay, last two. Okay, so this question is from Engineer Kim Simborio. What can you say to students from public schools who feel discouraged of the situation and compare themselves to those studying in private institutions? This is actually a hard question because I really hate comparing, because we're all struggling in this pandemic, so I will not compare na lang. I will just generalize it. So to all students out there, sorry to tell you, but we cannot really stop education right now. DepEd and CHED could not stop education for everyone. When we say academic freeze, it really means that all sort of education must stop. So it will, our education will be crippled. It will cost a lot of people jobless, especially in the private sector. So I'm really into no to academic freeze, but I'm yes to academic ease. Teachers must reconsider on revising their modules for modular learning and reducing their online requirements for online class teachers. During this pandemic, it's not about the quantity, but it's about the quality. That's why we need to localize and contextualize our lessons. We need to streamline everything. To all students out there, suicide is not the answer. Take time to enjoy life, but also have time to take it seriously. So next question is from Joseph Panaungon. Okay, his question is, bisexual ka ba? Okay, so I'm not really good in identifying someone's gender because LGBTQIA somewhat like it confuses me. But I will make you judge na lang on how or on what are my preferences. Okay, so I like or I'm attracted to smart and hygienic people no matter what gender they identify themselves. And yeah, I really love people who are very smart, who talks with sense, who talks with substance, and I don't have any problems with gender. I believe that love has no gender, it has no age, it has no religion, it has no race. As long as you are happy, huwag na nating dagdagan ng mga toxic na tao sa mundo. And as long as you're happy and as long as wala kang inaapakang tao, then we're cool. Okay, so we're done with the last question. Okay, so the last question is from Arlene Mayakyak. What's the most embarrassing moment of your life? Actually, there are a lot of embarrassing moments that happened in my life, but the most embarrassing moment was when I saw my elementary best friend at Benson Valencia, and I know that he noticed me and I know that he remembered me. So I say hello to him, but I received no response. So it taught me a lesson that whenever I meet friends in public, I will not initiate the first move because I hate rejection. So thank you guys for participating in my vlog. Thank you for those people who took part on this video.
I love you all.
Bye.